Greetings students, today we are going to perform an experiment using venturimeter. In this experiment, we will determine the discharge of a water using this venturimeter. And this venturimeter is installed on hydraulic bench. Before starting the experimental setup, I will explain the all parts of this venturimeter. Starting from the inlet valve, this is, we can say, part 1, which is known as inlet valve, and this valve is connected with the inlet pipe, and this valve actually control the water flow inside the inlet pipe, and this inlet pipe is connected to the venturimeter. This is a venturimeter and it contains different sections. If we talk about the first section, this section is known as main section or the opening section of venturimeter. After the opening section, there is another section which is known as converging section. And after the converging section, if you have a closer look, there is a rod. And after the rod, there is another section which is known as diverging section. And after the diverging section, the last part of this venturimeter is known as exit section. If we talk about the pressure inside the venturimeter, here in converging section, the pressure will be higher than the rod because of their diameter, but the velocity inside the converging section will be lower than the velocity of a fluid inside the rod section. Here, these are two pipes which are connected to the venturimeter. If we talk about pipe 1, the one side of this pipe is connected to the main section of venturimeter, while the other side of this pipe is connected to the piezometer, which is known as piezometer 1, or we can say P1, and this piezometer is used to measure the value of water head inside this piezometer, while the other pipe is also connected with the venturimeter, while the one side of this pipe is connected to the rod section of venturimeter and the other side of this pipe is connected to the piezometer 2, and we can say P2. And after the exit section of the venturimeter, there is a pipe which is known as exit pipe, and which release the water from the venturimeter and throw it into the water bath or a water tank. And here is a valve which controls the discharge of a water from discharge tank or from water tank. Here is another piezometer which is directly connected to the water bath or discharge tank. As the level of the water inside this tank will increase, the water level or the water head will also increase in this piezometer. What is the difference between this piezometer and these both piezometers? These both piezometers are used to calculate the theoretical readings of discharge from a pipe, while this piezometer is used to calculate the discharge from a pipe as practically. Now we will perform experiment and we will take several readings using this venturimeter setup. In first part, we will open the inlet valve we will open slightly this valve and we will note the water head in the piezometer. But before taking readings, we should see is there any bubble in these pipes. If there are some bubbles in these pipes, first we should remove the bubbles from these pipes. Otherwise, these bubbles will create a problem for the water head in piezometer and there will be an error. After removing the bubble from these pipes, we can take reading. As you can see, there is no bubble in these pipes, so now we can proceed toward the reading. For the first setup, in piezometer 1, we can see the water head is about 64 centimeter. The water head in P1 is 64 centimeter, while in piezometer 2 or P2 the water head is about 42 centimeter. Okay, in second part we will completely open this valve and we will also take the reading, but before taking readings we will repeat the same procedure. We will observe the bubbles in these pipes. After that we will proceed toward the reading. Again we can see there is no bubble inside these pipes, so we can take readings. In piezometer 1, the water head is almost 83.5 centimeter, while in second piezometer the water head is almost 45.5 centimeter. Students, now we will calculate discharge directly by opening this valve slightly. And we will observe the water depth inside that tank. For that purpose, we will close this valve and we will calculate the depth of water against time, how much time it will take. Now I will close this valve and I will start take reading. Start. We will take reading until 20 liter and also note time, how much time it will take. For half valve it almost took 1 minute and 20 seconds for 20 liter. Now we will completely open this valve and will measure discharge directly. Start. Now we will observe for 30 liter how much time it will take. For 30 liter, it took almost 1 minute.